What's going on, everyone? So yesterday, the Los Angeles Lakers did what they were supposed to do, handled business on the first game of a back-to-back, and completely ran through the Toronto Raptors, so much so that Anthony Davis didn't have to play the whole fourth. LeBron James only had to play a couple minutes. You were able to keep everyone, except for D'Angelo Russell, minutes under 30 minutes, which is huge, right? You got a big back-to-back against two teams that you should beat. You should win. Right? And both of these games are absolutely important. The Lakers are 10 games over 500 at 43 and 33, have begun a new win streak officially, winning 2 straight games. Now, you got to go into Washington and you got to finish this road trip strong. You finish this road trip 5-1. That is a hugely successful road trip. I thought that the Lakers would go 4-2 on this road trip. I had them losing to the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. Got one wrong, which I always love when I'm wrong about the Lakers losing. And I was right about the Indiana Pacers, which sucks. I hate being right when I predict them to lose. It's one of those things, right? Catch 22. But nonetheless, right? You still got a job to do. You're still trying to climb in the standings. You're still in the 9th seed because everybody else just keeps winning and teams keep selling and everyone's doing everything they can to try to keep the Lakers from, stumbling into that 7th or 8th. And technically the Lakers are in striking range for the 6th and 5th. But again, I wouldn't get my hopes up on that. I wouldn't really count on that too heavily. It's just, you're talking a lot of games, and teams like Mavs and Kings, they have the tiebreakers over us, where the Pelicans and the Suns, right now we have tiebreakers over them, and we play the Pelicans one more time. You beat them. So, maybe the Lakers stumble face first into the 6th seed. That would be beautiful, but it's one of those things like, don't count on it. Don't really expect it. If it happens, great, but realistically, you're shooting for that 7th or 8th, which is very possible. But it starts with you continuing to do your job. You got to go in. You got to beat the Washington Wizards. Understand they're not a good or great team, right? But the Lakers love to play down to the competition at times. And Washington's coming off of a huge win. They just beat the Milwaukee Bucks. And so Washington has the potential to be riding a high right now going into this Laker game, to where they might go, hey, let's pick up and continue that momentum, right? Obviously, the organization, they want to lose as many games as possible and be as bad as possible because they want draft picks and stuff, right? But the players don't. The players want to win. They just aren't a very good basketball team. But this is a team that you got to keep in mind. They gave us fits and nearly beat us last time we played, and that was in LA, right? And that was the game that I believe it went into overtime, and LeBron had to hit some heroics and stuff and close down the stretch. It just, look, I say it all the time. You just saw it with the Bucks last night. Any team can beat anybody on any given night. I mean, Denver almost lost, and Jokic put up 42 and 16 or something like that, and nearly lost at home San Antonio. They ended up closing out and getting it done, but man, there was multiple points in that game where it was like, Denver might actually sell this game. Denver might end up losing this game, right? I mean, even late, it was tied, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 101 to 101, 102, 101, something like that. So, I mean, San Antonio, they gave some fits for a bad team to arguably the best team in the league. And then you had Washington actually beat second best team in the Eastern Conference. So Washington's not just going to lay down, right? Everyone wants to play the Lakers. Everyone wants to be on primetime. Everyone wants to get all the notoriety and all the talk, right? Like, these teams have relationships. Kyle Kuzma being on the Lakers championship team, Rui Hachimura, it's his old team, right? There's connections. There's storylines here, right? So Lakers need to buckle down and they need to get the job done, right? They cannot mess around. You cannot go into this game thinking like, oh, this is going to be Cake Street and we're just going to, do our thing. You handled business yesterday. You still got another game today. Then you get a little rest, right? Get a little bit of a break, kind of regroup, recharge the batteries a little bit. And then you got that tough back-to-back against the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. I have them slated losing one game. You can lose one game, but you cannot lose more than that. You cannot afford to lose both of those games at home, right? But again, one game at a time. We got to focus on the Washington Wizards. You close out not only this road trip and go 5-1, but you close out this beginning set of April and continue that month to month to month of like, hey, we're starting off good, we're looking good, we're winning games, right? And then also push this win streak up to 3 games, and then also get to 11 games over 500. And you start to, again, continue to build that momentum. The Lakers are doing a really good job of just building momentum right now. They're getting hot at the right time. I mean, they've been hot for a while now, but still, like, they continue to win. They continue to stay on track, continuing to ride this, and you're starting to get guys back. Gabe Vincent should hopefully get some minutes this game. As of the time of recording this video, we still don't have word either way, but the precautionary side was, hey, we're going to rest him one game. I imagine he plays in this game. But, I mean, at this point, we need, if guys can play, they got to play, right? I was totally okay with Gabe Vincent sitting out for the first game, right, against Toronto. That's fine. I get it. He just got back. You don't want to overexert him. You don't want to overwork him, and he ends up getting hurt. We need Gabe Vincent. But can we get him for this Washington game? We could use him, right? They have Tyus Jones, Jordan Poole, right? They have guys that, I mean, Jordan Poole turned back the clock against us last time. I mean, he nearly beat us. Hey, he's going to love. Lakers are in town. Let's hoop against the Lakers. But look, I trust this team. I believe in this team. Right? I know what this team is capable of. I want to see them continue to build this momentum. I want to see them continue to head in the right direction. Like I mentioned, you start getting these guys healthy and starting to trickle in. You get into that 7th or 8th seed, right? You're fully healthy. You win that first game, and you got a ton of momentum going into the playoffs. And depending on who you play, right? If they end up playing the Thunder in the first round or something, man, I think the Lakers run through the Thunder personally. I think it'll be the same thing you saw last year with the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Where the Lakers just basically ran through it and it was good, right? As of right now, like if it ended today, the Lakers would be the 9th seed. But let's say that they overtake, Phoenix, right? And they win that first play-in game. As of today, they play Minnesota. But even Minnesota, I think the Lakers beat in a 7-game series, right? So I would gladly give me Minnesota or the Thunder. If you have to play the Nuggets, then you have to play the Nuggets, right? Would it be ideal? Would I love it? No, but I do think that there is an argument of like you're never going to be fresher than you would be in that first round. So, if it may give you your best shot, your best chance to beat Denver, okay, I could buy that. But to me, if my options are miss the playoffs entirely or play Denver in the first round, give me Denver. I'd rather have the chance. I'd rather have the opportunity to potentially beat them than not even get a shot at all. So to me, give me the chance. If I can get the shot, then I want the shot. Bring it on. Let's get it. But again, you got to do your job. Got to go in there. You got to play hard. You got to rattle off these wins. You got to keep pushing in the right direction. And I think the Lakers will be in good shape. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Think the Lakers handle business? Think that they finish this road trip strong and go 5-1 on this road trip? Beating the Washington Wizards, get this back-to-back. Think they get to 11 games over 500, push their win streak further. Do you think that the Lakers get into that 7th or 8th seed? Do you have a little concern? What do you think about the upcoming Cavs and Timberwolves back-to-back? Again, that one's going to be tough. It just sucks that it's back-to-back. If it wasn't a back-to-back, like if it was just, like if there was a day or two in between, like I'd actually be a lot more confident. But back-to-back, it's tough. Because that first game, more likely than not, the Lakers aren't going to win by 30 to where they're going to be resting guys in the fourth. Would it be nice? Sure. But realistically, probably going to be a hard-fought game. And then you're going to go into another very likely hard-fought game. And it's just, again, look, the Lakers can do it. I absolutely believe that the Lakers can do it. It's tough. It's very tough to do, especially against two top teams, right? If it was something like where, you had the Bucks back to back, like I could see them doing that. Where it was like the Bucks and the Grizzlies. That is more realistic, but I believe in this team, like I said. Anyway, again, how do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are, I love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Helps me enjoy these types of videos. Truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.